Hello and welcome to the Clean and Filthy Podcast, where we are clean and serene with a filthy mind in between. I am your host, Matthew M., and I am an addict in recovery. We are very excited to announce a brand new recovery-based podcast launching February 16th at 5 p.m. Arizona time. Every Tuesday, we will have brand new episodes live streaming on YouTube, with episodes available for download wherever you get your podcasts from. We'll be on Apple Podcasts, we'll be on Spotify, we'll be on Google Podcasts, and anywhere else. Each week, we'll be discussing 12-step recovery, recovery in general, addiction, spiritual principles, personal growth, healthy sexuality, life's challenges, pop culture, news, sports, and really whatever else comes up during our 3 segments. But don't worry, if you're not an addict in recovery, that's perfectly fine, because our podcast is for truly everybody, whether it's the addict in recovery, the addict who's not in recovery, somebody who maybe is curious about recovery, about addiction, or really anybody who's had any kind of impact on their life because of addiction. And that's most people these days. Each week, we will have 3 segments. Our first segment is called Recovery and Development. During this segment, we will be discussing one of the 12 steps, traditions, or concepts of recovery, as well as spiritual principles and opportunities for personal growth. Our second segment is called My Favorite Moment of the Week. During this, we will look back at the past 7 days through news, sports, pop culture, and have something to discuss. It might just be my favorite meme off of Instagram. Our third segment is called Ask an Addict. During that time, I will respond to fan-asked questions and give my experience, strength, and hope, plus a little bit of my opinion during this time. So if you have a question, please submit it to Matthew@CleanAndFilthyPodcast.com, and you might just have your question answered on air. Each week, we will have opportunities for VIP shoutouts. Those are for people who are helping to support this podcast with Patreon. If you're interested in helping us on Patreon, all of that information is listed on our website. We will also have a time for Clean Time shoutouts. Those are going to be for people who have celebrated one of our universally recognized milestones within the program, as well as if you've celebrated a large whole number, maybe 100 days, 500 days, or 1,000 days. So if you are celebrating, please make sure to email your first name, your last initial, and how much time you're celebrating to, again, Matthew@CleanAndFilthyPodcast.com so we can give you a shout out on air. Each episode has opportunities for advertising, promotion, and episode sponsorship opportunities. If you're interested in helping support this podcast and helping us grow, please visit www.CleanAndFilthyPodcast.com and you can get more information there. So again, we hope everybody checks out the website, like us, subscribe to us on all social media so we can truly grow and become a beacon of hope for recovery, carrying the message of love, support, and excitement worldwide. We really hope to see you there. And remember, what I can't do alone, we can do together. We do recover.